you watched the last episode, you would know that I'm trying to catch you guys all up with what I've been doing for the past 4 months or so since I've been MIA. This video I'm going to talk about my new project car that I've gotten. Obviously it's not here, so I can't show you, but I'm going to overlay some photos with my voice, kind of catch you up to speed. It's pretty cool. Hope you guys like it. Enjoy. Alright guys, so I don't want to spoil the project too much, but I do want to give you a little bit of background insight on it. My dad probably called me a year and a half ago just telling me that he purchased this thing. I think it came from Georgia, just east or west of Atlanta. I don't really remember. However, it was shipped down to him. He's already done a bunch of work, stripping it down, sending it to the metal shop, sending it to the paint shop. Its current status is it's already been painted. You'll see it in about 30 seconds. But it's already been painted. Engine swap is happening soon. He's already done the complete interior on it. So without saying anything more about it, let's just go jump onto the computer and I'll show you the pictures, overlay it with my voice, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Guys, sitting at the computer now, let's jump into it, show you what it's all about. Alright guys, so hopefully you aren't too upset at me for trolling you guys all a little bit. Breaking news, I did not get a drift car. I apologize. A little bit of clickbait there, but let's jump right into it without any more comment on that subject. I don't want to lose too many subscribers over it. So look, it's another bus. It is orange. This is, I think, the photo that my dad was provided with by the previous owner. So moving right along, this is when it was getting picked up by the transport truck. As you can see, there's a lot of rust and whatnot. It's pretty bad. The old canvas was pretty torn up as well. This is actually back in our possession now, so this is probably one of the first days that we saw it. Interior picture there. You can really just see how torn up it really was and how bad it was. It's kind of cool. If you move it around, you can kind of get an idea of what the interior used to look like. Who knows what all that body fluid there is on the curtain. I don't think we really want to know, but I can tell you that the smell on this thing was absolutely horrible. But shout out to my dad for keeping up with uploading photos on his Facebook here. He's been really good about uploading photos as he's been doing progress, which is kind of saving my butt because I haven't filmed a single thing on this thing. So at least we get to make some sort of content just so you can kind of see the before and after and the progress. I'll go back to that picture and so you can really just look at the rust holes and see how bad it really was. This one obviously doesn't have a motor. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but you can see it's missing a lot. It does have a transmission. So just going to move right along with the photos here. You can see that we're able to just clean up the roof directly above where the driver would sit in comparison. I'm pretty sure that's just from a little bit of Scotch-Brite and power washing it and getting it clean. Pretty drastic difference. You can just see how dirty the interior was. The windows must have been open for some sort of time when it was being stored. Seats, then this is pretty much how the interior came to us. That is, of course, is the green bus. So now we have two buses in the family, as you know. Something interesting to note that I'll talk about right now. The green bus has gotten a Subaru swap. It's already running. That's another video I need to make. So it now has a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated Subaru boxer motor in it. The motor that was in the green bus is going to be going into the orange bus after an engine overhaul. So that's the engine swap that it will be getting. Moving along, just more photos. You can see the materials here that we're using for the interior. Just making new cushions. Those are going to be the new back seats. Suspension and brakes have already been gone through. So as you can see, these photos aren't very good. The quality's not great. But new brakes, you can kind of see here on the right side that there's new brakes going on. Look how bad that old brake pad was. Parts arriving at the door. Miscellaneous new joints and ball joints and discs and whatnot. It's See the new lugs as well. Looks like a new steering box or something there. So as you can see, it's just getting all new parts on the bottom side of it. Looks like they're tearing apart the interior, the old interior that is, so stripping it down. This is also at the metal shop here, so it has made its way to the metal shop. Moving right along, as you can see, it's just being completely stripped down. Getting ready for the metal guy to patch all the holes and whatnot. You can see that it was pretty bad on the top there. Yeah, there's a better photo. Rust holes. Yeah, this one definitely had a lot more rust than the green bus, but Davis Custom always does an outstanding job. You can see here Davis Customs, that's their Facebook. Highly recommend checking out his content because he's extremely talented, super fast, and reasonably priced. So you can see that this panel is just all marked up. It's all Swiss cheese. This is a donor panel that we went. There was a guy in Orlando that had a bus, and we literally went and cut this whole panel right off his bus to use it. There was some rust on it, but a lot less than ours. Moving along again. Looks like this is back with the interior before it got removed. This is just Davis Custom doing some welding, it looks like, on the rear end, I would say. Man, yeah, you can just see how bad it really was. Just seeing the before and after. So we got a new metal going in. You can see on the right side here, it all completely done. Like, if you didn't know any better, if it was all the same color, it would just look OEM. It's amazing. One of my dreams is to really learn how to weld and do something like that when I have more free time. I feel bad not being able to help my dad with everything that he's been doing, but I've just been super busy with all that I've been doing. So you can see here, that's the new color that it is painted. Remember a few slides ago I was talking about the panel that was patched in, and we had to go cut from another bus and use as a donor. Well, this is him welding in the new pieces. Pretty amazing, right? You would never know. Working on the floors there. All patched back up. It's really an art form what this guy does. It's amazing. So that, again, there's a color, a little bit different. What was the color? If I remember correctly, it was a Kia or a Hyundai color. I want to say Kia, but I'm not 100% on that. If you guys really want to know, leave a comment down below and I will get back to you on it. That's a new front seat. So before it was brown, went with the plaid. That was actually just left over from the green bus restoration. Pretty much, you can see the difference there. So the holes patched. And it looks like off the paint there, so I was talking about that. This was kind of interesting. I was there this day. We were tearing apart the bus and we found this old German coin. Obviously the bus was manufactured out in Germany. I want to say Berlin, but I'm not 100% on that. So it's just interesting. Last time someone touched that coin, it was being built. It's just a trunk. Pieces are finally being painted. This looks like a video from back when we first dropped it off at paint after the metal shop because it looks like that. Yeah, damn. Got some music in the video. Look at that. On to the next slide. We kind of get the point of that. It's a cushion. There it is in the paint booth, it looks like. Being all prepped. There's the new color on the floors. Like I said earlier, it does have the transmission. You can see the bay was painted as well. I actually didn't know that. For some reason, I didn't realize that the bay was painted. Moving along again, so you can see that we did the two-tone again. I apologize if I'm going quick for you guys, but you kind of get the point here. Like I said, two-tone. We got the wheels powder-coated white. The top's white to kind of pay lineage to the green bus. Then we did this orange on the bottom of the bus. It's kind of a better photo there. Yeah, moving around the side. So yeah, it's going to be cool to have 2 campers so we can really go to different events and camp out, grill out, whether it's racing events or just events with the family and whatnot. Here it is, just getting some window tint. Pretty basic. We have a guy that comes to the house and handles it all for us, which is pretty cool. He does really good work and he's fast and relatively affordable. So I think his business was on his shirt. If we can go back, it looks like Tint and Audio Expert. They're out of Orlando. Here it is, getting some of the interior put together, which I think is going with the wood. I thought was a good idea. I think it's gonna be another few pictures here. So yeah, we went with the wood on the floors as well as the walls. I think it's a little bit more modern, kind of brings it in, and it's much more affordable to do it this way as well. Moving along again, so you can kind of see the back bench seats in. Then you can really see the contrast between the brown seat and the green pattern seat, front seat, which is pretty interesting. Here it looks like the stove top that goes inside. I don't think this has been mounted yet, so that's just kind of some of the parts that are going into it. And here it is. I finally got the front wheel on along with the cover. Just kind of showing the 2 buses right next to each other. It's kind of a cool picture. Surprised that the neighbors haven't started yelling at him. Here's the windows. Looks like they're going in with all the molding and whatnot. Here you can see some more of the interior coming together. There's some front, well, I wouldn't say a front seat, but a mid seat in between the front and the rear, along with an AC unit. Just the materials that he used to build the frames for the furniture. And then finally, here's just a before, not necessarily after because it's still an ongoing project, but you can see the complete difference of where it was in comparison to where it is now. Again, it's pretty amazing how much work he's been able to do by himself with outsourcing different shops without asking me for any help. I've helped a little bit, but not much on this one. Like I said earlier, I wish I really could. But I think that's pretty much the last one. Oh, no, there's a few more. So yeah, it's a little bit higher quality photos of pretty much where it stands. Has the new canvas as well, which is pretty nice. I'm impressed that he was able to do that by himself, because working with those canvas tops is not an easy thing to do. And it's just like some miscellaneous parts there for the top. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so this was actually just a few days ago. We got this canvas on, so it's like a pop-up tent for camping and whatnot, which it'll be cool to go to grid life with it, set up and make some food and have some privacy and whatnot. But besides that, I think that's about all we have. I don't think there's many more photos here. So if you guys have any questions, like I said earlier, this is what it was. This is where it's at now. But if you have any questions, leave it down below. If I can't answer it, my dad certainly will be able to. It's going to be cool to have 2 buses in the family. Any questions, like I said, just leave it down below. That's about all I have for this video, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll probably go back and do a little summary real quick on the main camera, then cancel this video out because I think it's approaching 15-20 minutes already. Alright guys, I hope you don't mind me trolling you too much, but I had to do it. I know that you got to do it a little bit, just a little bit. Come on, just a little bit. Nothing wrong with a little bit of teasing, but regardless, hope you guys enjoyed it. Just wanted to catch you up with what's been going on for the past 4, 5, 6 months, however long it's been. I'm not counting, you're not counting, because I only got like 500 of you. But regardless, any questions about the bus, leave it down below. Like I said earlier in the video, the green bus already has a Subaru swap. I'm going to make another video in relations to that once I'm actually by the green bus so we can drive it. Barracuda engine is done. It's dynoed. It actually dynoed 2-3 days ago, made a bunch of power. Super excited about it. Have a bunch more information in other videos. The Jeep blew up, so you guys are probably gonna like that one as well. But regardless, I'm closing it out because this is dragging out too long. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.